Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles. I'm Teri Angel with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Our beautiful family that's here to discuss and then chant. We have Christina, Elizabeth, and Sunny. Charlie, Charm, and Coons.
Hello, everyone.
Saran Ria.
Hello.
So beautiful. Auntie Jean.
Hello,
Looking
everyone.
beautiful.
Can't hear
Grace,
you,
I
Terry.
can't see you, but I know you're looking beautiful.
No sound.
We can hear her. It's just you, Charlie.
Just you, Charlie.
No.
Everybody else hears me.
We hear everybody.
You just came back.
Okay.
I've been back.
You are God.
All right. So we are going into this discussion tonight with lesson 56. Wow. All right, Karen, can you start us out, please?
We're reviewing lesson 56, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is from the Holy Shift. And it's such a beautiful message. I just want to get into that feeling state, coming back to our natural state. Just letting that, it's just so effortless to be natural. All it takes is just a second of choosing to have everything be effortless. Because our soul is effortless. And the soul of absolute oneness is effortless. And when we know this with certainty, everything reflects back to us with that truth. The miracle comes quietly into the mind that stops an instant and is still. So I'm going to invite us to walk into that kingdom of wholeness, the land of love, to take this instant and be effortless stillness. There's nobody here trying to be still. There's just stillness. As we remain pure awareness and we rest and we trust and we listen as this loving guidance walks us home. And as we come back into this moment, we just take that beautiful feeling with us, knowing that home goes with us. stillness is us. Effortless stillness is who we are. We don't have to try to be that. We just allow. We have that unconditional allowance. Allowing everyone and everything to be exactly as it is. And trusting in that. So we can now come back and have our quiet discussion about what arose today as these beautiful lessons were embodied through these beings.
Well, I love from the insights, it says, I dedicate this day to paying attention to my thoughts and looking at what I'm allowing into my awareness in the moment. If it's not joy and peace and the love of God, then I bring it to the light so that it can see it clearly for what it is. Because one of my favorite ones is lesson 30. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. So if God is in my mind, then those thoughts that are unlike love, obviously, I have stepped away from that for a moment. So I love coming back to my heart, back to home, back to where we know who we truly are. So I just love that anytime we step away, we can always come back, because I rest on that lesson. God is in my mind always.
And even the slightest bit of an irritation means that we've stepped away. Even the slightest bit of feeling not worthy or having any kind of scarcity means we've stepped away. See, we have to be more diligent in our knowing the positive separation and not being so comfortable being the person we believed we were. That person is not real. That person doesn't exist. It's a figment of my imagination. And she's not very helpful. So I can easily, it was funny, I had my neighbor reached out to me today and asked me to come over and just have a chat. She just wanted somebody to talk to. She just wanted somebody. She's, her husband and her have separated and they were together 30 years. And so she's having some difficulties financially and she just needed somebody to just talk to. And I thought to myself, the first thought that I thought was my false self. My first thought was my false self. Well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to help her? I don't know anything about what to say to her. And then I instantly stopped and I went, Spirit, take over. And I said, if there's anything I can do to be helpful. Well, I was with her and helped her. And I know that I really did help her. And I'm so grateful for that, because that's what it is. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. So my attack thought in that is, who am I to help her? that's an attack thought. It's true. The false self maybe doesn't know what to say or to do, and she may act like she does and try to be the I know it all mind, but that's not the true self. So this was a beautiful reminder for me, another beautiful reminder, and I'm so grateful. And I know that love is all there is. And you don't need to know what to say or what to do. All you need to do is listen and trust and rest and be still and show up. That's all you got to do. And the rest just takes care of itself.
I like the story in Pam's book for this one. Yeah, there was a single mom with two little boys, and she read the book E Squared. So she encouraged her boys every night to think about what they wanted. And the one boy wanted a turtle. And the mom didn't know how to tell the boy he wasn't going to, get a turtle for him. So that night he hears a knock on the door, and it's a girlfriend's cousin's husband. And, she don't know him very well, but she opened and she, oh, sorry. It was like 10:30 at night. Sorry I startled you, but I work as a maintenance man at the golf course. And I found this turtle, and I thought your boys might want it. So it was like the boys manifested the turtle, So God brought it to them. So it was like, so just go in and see what you want. And yeah, that was in 56 in Pam's book, but that one was, that one caught my eye when I read that one. So I just wanted to share that one.
Letting go of limitations. I love that.
Yeah, because 56 talks about the seeing all the different exercises. So just going in and seeing what you want and having it come to fruition.
Thank you, Charlie, for reminding me about, I haven't been looking into Pam's book that much since we've gotten deeper into the Sparkle book. So I should be reading it along and
yeah, I try to read all three of them, and then I try and go back and read all the five lessons that we're reviewing too, and do
you
them.
do? Okay.
Yeah, because then I try doing the sayings during the day for the different ones.
Oh,
That's a good practice, Charlie.
Yeah,
very
like the problems that you see, and then, then you don't see them anymore and stuff like that, so.
I've been having this kind of weird experience of feeling like I'm in the way I can explain it is I feel like I'm in a center, like in a room, in a circle, and the whole world is like a movie on a screen going around me. But I don't feel a part of it. I can see it and I know what's going on, but inside that circle, it's all peace and all quiet and just wonderful,
Beautiful.
It's like
That's
the
your
picture
effortless
behind you.
soul. That's you being your effortless soul. That's you being the observer. That's you witnessing as your effortless soul.
I know it's nice being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon, you had a comment?
I was just gonna say, Jean, you kind of described what I see in the picture behind you on your thing where you're the blue. Because I can't see what's in the blue. It just looks like a vacant going or in, and then there's orange around it. It was a nice description for your background.
Really beautiful, actually.
I raised my right hand.
Go ahead, Chris.
This is the anniversary when we moved to our house 30 years ago after in Sinai. See, I'm lucky.
Christine would know that. I wouldn't.
I am like 21 months old.
all the dates.
So I'm like 21 months old when we moved to a better neighborhood. So that's a plus.
Awesome. We have our Blue with us.
Oh,
And Blue
Blue.
says, such an auspicious night. At the retreat here in Vermont, I lost my whole talk. She did. She said, I was perfectly fine with it. I did the talk and remember nothing. I hear it was a good talk. Let
Yeah.
it go and then be part of the flow. Yeah. Sometimes when we try to control, then spirit just kind of takes over, don't they? And it was very good.
I think
We
that's
also
the way
have
spirit works.
Julie Kiss with us also. Hi, Julie.
Oh, hi, Julie.
Really,
Sarge Eugene is with us and offers blessings. Thank you. Yeah, such a beautiful night, beautiful people.
yeah.
You know, Karen, I have to thank you for talking about your neighbor and the feeling that you had. You know, it had not occurred to me, you're all going to go, oh, that attack could be the attack against yourself. I was thinking of attacks like on other people or other situations or, whatever. But you're right. I went through that a little bit the last few days with questioning my worthiness, and I never thought of it as an attack, on my true self or my ego. And I got a beautiful message this morning from Metatron, not this morning, this afternoon with Teri. That was just what I needed for confirmation. And, but I hadn't thought of it as that you can kind of attack yourself. So thank you for that insight. I'll have to remember that. I get those kind of feelings again.
It's all just coming back and being gentle with yourself. All attack is a gift to us to really just bring it to the light and just have a look at it with spirit. Anything that comes up, like, when that thought came up, I instantly, went right to my heart and I said, okay, spirit, if I can be helpful, I'm going to show up. I'm going to go over. I'm going to do what I can. And that's all it is. It's really that simple. It's never, ever complicated unless we give it over to ego. And when we give it over to the ego thought system, it's going to just be, what's in it for me? I've got so much going on right now. Why am I going to go spend time over there? What difference am I going to make? That's all not true. And so that's a really powerful, thing for us to remember. And it brings us right back to the lesson. We have our lesson tonight. Shall we go on to that, Teri?
Is there anyone else that wants to share?
I'm good.
Okay. Let's do
So
it. And hello to
this
Tammy.
goes right
Yes.
into
Hi, Tammy.
this brings us right into lesson 31. I am not a victim of the world I see. How can I be a victim of a world that can be completely undone if I so choose? My chains are loosened. I can drop them off merely by desiring to do so. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds me in this world. Only my wish to stay keeps me a prisoner. I would give up my insane wishes and walk into the sunlight at last. Going into lesson 32, I have invented the world I see. I made up the prison in which I see myself. All I need do is recognize this, and I am free. I have deluded myself into believing it is possible to imprison the Son of God. I was bitterly mistaken in this belief, which I no longer want. The Son of God must be forever free. He is as God created him, and not what I would make of him. He is where God would have him be, and not where I thought to hold him prisoner. 33, there is another way of looking at the world. Since the purpose of the world is not one I ascribe to it, there must be another way of looking at it. I see everything upside down, and my thoughts are the opposite of truth. I see the world as a prison for God's Son. It must be then that the world is really a place where he can be set free. I would look upon the world as it is and see it as a place where the Son of God finds his freedom. Lesson 34, I could see peace instead of this. When I see the world as a place of freedom, I realize that it reflects the laws of God instead of the rules I made up for it to obey. I will understand that peace, not war, abides in it, and I will perceive that peace also abides in the hearts of all who share this place with me. Lesson 35, my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. As I share the peace of the world with my brothers, I begin to understand that that peace comes from deep within myself. The world I look upon has taken on the light of my forgiveness and shines forgiveness back at me. In this light, I begin to see what my illusions about myself kept hidden. I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself, and their oneness with me. I'm going to ask if Auntie Jean can take my place for the chanting. My internet's about to go out, so I'll pop back in if I can get back in real quick. But if you guys could start.
Take care, Karen.
I love you guys.
Thanks,
My internet's just
Karen.
about to go out, so I don't want to just disappear from you and not have you know what's going on.
Okay.
I'll try and
no
come back if I
problem.
can. I love you.
Yeah.
Love you. Thank you for letting us
Bye-bye.
know.
Bye-bye.
And Sharon, thank you for being with us tonight. It's a
Betcha.
very special night.
Congratulations on the
too.
1,000, you guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
too. Good
Love you.
you.
Thank you. So we are going to go into our chanting, and good night, Blue. I see you signing off as well.
Good night, Blue.
Hello.
Thank you to everyone who's here to congratulate this beautiful group of people. We've been together 1,000 nights, and we're going to do a little cheer to each other, celebration of happiness and joy and continued love and light, and continue sharing the message out into the world. And our Marlene just popped in. Hope Wellington Marshall, hello to you as well.
Oh,
And thank you, Julie. Kiss, says God bless. So to
And
1,000
Gracie's
nights
here.
together and so many thousand more is what I say. We're going to go until we're told not to go. And we haven't come to that stoplight yet. So,
No.
Looks like Gracie's got her hand up.
Oh, no,
where's Gracie?
No?
no.
Oh, it's my hand. Never mind, Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie.
I wanted you to say something. I guess.
Yes. No.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Love you all so much.
My,
It's a beautiful group. I love you and thank you for all that you've done together, that we have sent this light out into the world 1,000 times to let people know that we can bring change to our planet. So thank you for that. Okay, so our first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Auntie Jean,
Yes.
take
We
it
say
away.
this chant every night. This chant is a clearing chant. It's a chant that helps us to remove any stopping things that we might have in our mind, in our heart. So first, we're going to do it slow 3 times, and then we'll do the 108. And then we'll come back and Teri will do us a little meditation on freedom, and we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles are being removed from our mind and heart. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And then we are going to remove all barriers that we might have placed there. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And lastly, we are going to remove all the illusions that the world or our ego selves, wherever they came from, we're removing them so we can see with the eyes of God. Om Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Let's take a moment to breathe into our heart center. When you take that breath in and you connect with your higher self, all you feel is freedom, because we've let go of everything else. We've let go of any expectations, anything that is of a controlled nature, and we've just allowed. We allow ourselves to be guided, to be loved, to be shown the path. And when we do, we find our way to the miracles. And our next chant that we do is to bring that forth for us. It is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So, Auntie Jean, would you please talk about that?
I sure will. Now that we have cleared out all the barriers and illusions and opened our hearts and our minds to the divine, we are going to pray and receive the miracles. And I also like to call this the Chant of Love, because when I'm saying it, I feel love going out to the whole world and anyone who needs it. And I actually visualize Kuan Yin with her arms open, and I see little hearts of love going out from her. and little butterflies of miracles being released in the world. So we're going to do that chant now. And the first thing we're declaring is that we are accepting, aligning, and allowing, and away. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. The next thing we are saying is that we are happy and Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And last of all is that we are living in peace and harmony, no more suffering and no more illusion. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Let's go back into our hearts. Really focus in on the breath, bringing it into your lungs, letting it fill you completely, and feel that energy of love that's in your heart, the lightness of your soul, the freedom that lifts you higher. And as we focus on all of those yummy feelings, we're going to give honor and glory and gratitude to our Creator. So we do this by chanting Om 3 times slowly, and then staying in our hearts, letting the love flow from the heart to the brain. And then we're going to give that love away. So take a deep breath in, and we'll begin the chanting of Om. Om. And now let's take that love that's been expanded, going all through our system, and let's send it out to the world. We don't have to know where it's going. It knows. Our only job is to love. So breathe in that love from the divine, and with your out breath, send it into the world, wherever it may need to be, to shine a light in the dark, to let someone know they're not alone, to let that person know that may never have heard the words before. Our energy says, I love you. You matter. You're important. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace. 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 Thank you to all who joined in tonight on this special night. Thank you for continuing to open your hearts to the world, continuing to want to make a difference, and continuing to shine that light of love to be seen and heard wherever there is energy on our planet. Om Shanti.
Shanti.
What an absolutely beautiful, amazing way to celebrate 1,000 days together, isn't it? I just love this. And every night we make a declaration that there is peace on earth. Karen, welcome back. Would you guide us in this tonight?
Oh, absolutely. So this is where we are going to declare there is peace on earth, and then we declare that that peace begins inside of us. So we'll do that all together as our beautiful family. 3, 2, 1.
1.
We
We
declare
declare that there is
peace
peace on earth,
we declare that
and
that
we
peace
declare
begins
begins
inside of us.
inside of us
So it is.
always.
And
Forever.
Amen. Charles.
And
If
we
Charlie
do
were here,
this as a family, no cats.
We've been doing this for how many days now?
100.
1,000. And we're known as a group known as
peace
Peace for
Peace.
Yes, we are.
And Auntie Jean's a P.
I am a P.
Yeah.
And Charlie, you're a P. And Chris is a P. And Karen's
Yeah.
a P. And Gracie's a P. And Teri's a super P. And Marlene's a P. And I don't know who else is out there, but everybody is a P. Everybody listening. Everybody who wants peace, who wants it in their heart. And we have it there. So wouldn't you like to be a P too? I can't sing very well, but Gracie's going to sing for us.
and how can you say no to that sweet voice and that sweet face?
There is no
Sweet little P.
thank you. You know, it takes one to know one. So, you know, it's amazing because there are some songs that always bring familiarity within us. And I just wanted to say one, and then I'm going to give us our chant for the hills. I was thinking, you know, there's this song called This Is Our Story. This is our song, chanting for peace on every night. This is our story. This is our song, chanting for peace out into the world. So that was just something that just came to mind
I
about
love that.
a couple of minutes ago. Yes, but we'll have to practice on that. So let's go back to the one that we know. Because each night and each day when we wake up, we thank the universe, we thank nature, we see God, we see peace, because the hills are alive
Why?
with the sound of
Chanting.
and the sprinkling of peace,
Peace.
the smile on
Our
some faces.
faces.
Because peace is coming around the corner.
We chant.
Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. Peace is coming around the corner. Smiles on
People's faces.
Peace is coming around the corner when we chant.
And be kind.
Time.
Definitely.
And Gracie,
Yes.
our Hope is here with us from the UK. And
I
she
hope.
said
Yes.
that was my grandma's favorite song.
Oh, thank you, Pete. Thank you, Hope, for that
This
confirmation.
is my story. This is my song. I love that too. So
Thank
Hope, thank you for hanging out with us tonight and hearing our Gracie sing to us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Gracie.
Hope is an English P.
She is an
Yeah.
English P. She has a
Yes.
little English P named Zina,
Yep,
And a
I
littler
know.
one named Rio.
also known Z. So he's ZP.
Yes. Yeah, and I hope I have the same way birthday like me.
She has the same birthday as you? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
hope, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, how nice.
Always Easter.
Oh, how sweet. All right. Well, thank you all. What a great night.
It
1,000 nights, 1,000 days. What does it feel like? I just want us to take a minute. 1,000 nights and days together. How has it impacted your life?
What the miracles that happened when I got my COVID? You guys were with me and you guided me better when I got my COVID and when I was there. So thank you.
You know, my sister would tell me, you're always a great starter, but you're never a very good finisher. This has given me so much love and confidence because I started and I kept it up for 1,000 days. And it's been 1,000 days of nothing but love.
Chief Yellowhawk would say, let me walk in the beauty. O great spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives me life to all the world, hear me. I am small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty, and let my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, and my ears grow sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise so that I may understand the things you have taught my people. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength not to be greater than my brother or sister, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes. So when life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame.
Thank you, Charlie. Now, will you answer the question?
What was the question?
I knew you weren't listening. So, what
well,
has it meant to you to be together with all of us for 1,000 days, doing what we do, being of service and sending out the love that we send out?
It's just been so amazing. One day gets better than the next. And it just enhanced my spiritual growth, awareness, and understanding of the world and
Beautiful.
what God has put me here for and to see and to do.
Thank you. We wanted to hear from you what Charlie felt. So thank you.
Well,
Gracie?
Yellowlark wanted to say a few words.
Gracie?
Thank you, Charlie. Well, in my case, or what I have felt is that we can accomplish anything. All things are possible. And for me, it's more faith in a direction, faith in a path, and just moving forward and knowing that we're all on our schedule, on God's schedule for us. This was written. And what a milestone. and there are more to come. And we've just now hit the 4 digits, 1000. And that's 1,000. Thou and us. So God is with us. Thank you. I'm so delighted, in awe, in gratitude, in appreciation, and just stirred and moved, and knowing that we're always helped, and each and every one of us here, and those in the live stream, those who are coming from far away, have come at the appointed time. And what a way to hold space. You hold it for me all the time, every day, when I'm on the bus, when I'm walking home, and I can't even make it. What a gift. What a gift. And what greatness to know that I have such a great space, a great little wall, great cushion, great energies. I'm grateful.
Thank you, Gracie. And thank you for taking us on the bus.
Those
Don't
New
forget
York
about
City-
us, Gus. Yeah.
What about you, Karen? Anything you want to say after these 1,000 days together?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for seeing the vision and joining in what Spirit called us to experience. I just know that everything is divine appointment. And I know with all my heart and soul that you all came into my life at a time when I was really needing to see a real family. And I am so incredibly grateful for the evidence that has transpired in these 1,000 days and nights, because it gives me so much strength just knowing that you're all here in the world, just knowing that you're all in such beautiful service, and that you are just the most magnificent presence. And I just feel so grateful that we rest and we trust and we listen. And when we're guided to be of service, we show up. And it's really that simple. There's no recognition needed. There's no, applause necessary for anything, because it's really just about showing up as the presence that needs to be where we're being called.
So true and so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. And thank you for having that inspired thought that we should chant. And our hope says, whenever I cannot sleep, you peas are there.
Oh.
2 a.m.
Aw.
here, 1,000 nights later, and you are still there. And you always cast a calmness over me. Good night, sweet peas. Good night, sweet hope. We love you so much, and thank you for those words. And, that's what it's all about, isn't it? The consistency that someone who may only come in every so often, maybe they are having difficulty sleeping, or they just need a word and uplifting. And here it is. We're here. And it means the world to me that you all come in every night. Every night I can count on you. I might be a little bit late, but you're going to be there. And, it means so much, because as I travel around the country, I just know that at this time of night, I'm going to be with family, no matter where I am. I might be by myself. I might be in a parking lot or a hotel or in someone's beautiful house, but I can always count on one thing, that we're going to be together. And I love that. And I just love that it is making a difference in our world. So thank you for that. And thank you to our little Ringo P who came in to say goodnight to
Wanted
us.
to be included.
Absolutely, as he should be.
Wave to everybody.
Love you, Ringo. Thank you for being here. All right. So with that, we are going to get off of here and we'll start into a new journey tomorrow, heading out of the 1,000 and heading forward to who knows how many thousands. To
Yeah.
what is it? To the universe and beyond.
Yep, me and my cousin know.
So we hope that
day.
you all have a beautiful rest of your day or night. And we love you so much. We leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Have
Bye,
a great day.
everyone.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye.